Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas, and pay heed all who enter, and beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Buffaloes will put toe to leather and we'll get started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Jayhawks offense takes the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Wants to throw on second down. Going to try to get it himself. Still running at the 40. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Jayhawks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Can hang on across the middle on first down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take. Off play action. Getting some heat. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Buffaloes offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Hits him in stride at the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado!
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play, 68 yards on the touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be knocked down. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Jayhawks want to crank the tempo. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say change. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Complete out of the backfield. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Jayhawks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. Fires to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the Buffaloes will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Quick tempo here for the offense. Now they'll run the draw. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Buffaloes are on the move.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
And the Buffaloes are threatening in the red zone. Looking to throw on second down. Gets it out fast. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll put the tight end in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his big tight end. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Washington has the lead right now. Feels like we've heard the air raid sirens a few times today, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Oregon State.
Off play action on first down.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He leaves it with his back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Pulls it in on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Jayhawks want to move quickly.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his...
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, these wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, We're running to him, too. We're focused on chasing him down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarm did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, looking deep down the right side. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass, and what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together. Be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Hey, nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot.
And they got him for the sack.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Give to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just buried it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. To the ground, he's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Buffaloes heading quickly to the line. Fast motion from the offense. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Floating away. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you wanted. And the offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Running back goes in motion. Now from inside the red zone. Got it behind the line. It's Goff. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. And that was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The aerial assault continues. Finds his man. It's Goff. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to them.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
He's off to the races. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ranked teams having at it this week, and take a look at what's going down. Washington has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over Oregon State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Running back searching for a hole.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? We've made our way to the catch. They'll throw it on first down. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He wants to throw it again. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. Unloads to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Listen, I'm going to move this guy down. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's gone. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking to move it through the air. Snags it down the right side. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Colorado! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. He's looking to throw it. Complete with conviction on the crossing. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They're trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
And the Jayhawks will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll start the third quarter with the run.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
And run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's McBride. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. Leaves it with the back. Got room at the 35. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
On second down, he'll let it fly. He caught it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. They move the tight end all over. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the pummeling has started. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
38, Kansas, 0.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Pulls and fires complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll run play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. The 20. And he's out of bounds at the 2. Almost a pick six, but they're set up on the doorstep. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around him. There was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense, getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. Barrels ahead. Touchdown, Bucks! And the route is on.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Washington is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 2001 season where UW won the Rose Bowl and nearly won a title. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Fires one high and deep. And it's picked off. Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet sticker. That now his 2nd interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And it's just simple. Simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal for this offense. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And this one will be stopped for no gain. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on 3rd down? Off the play fake. Touchdown, Colorado! And the punishment has been extended.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Colorado 52, Kansas 0.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Kansas offense returns to the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw the picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. Slips through the line. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. On 1st down, here comes this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Now on 2nd down. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for 1st down.
Using his legs, it's McBride. Oh, gave the defender the business. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the beatdown has ensued. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And how about that for a capper, a 6? He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Coming after him. Trying to get rid of it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Quick completion on the out route. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
1st down, Kansas.
He'll just keep slinging it. They're bringing heat. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
And they get him again. This has not been the day we expected. This young man, we expect great things. Like, He is one of the better players in college football. You think he'd come out, put on a show, but this defense has had his number all game long.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. He wants to pass it on second down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. This is a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team. He's got great speed. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. At the 40, there he goes. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Here comes the option. Quick toss. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. And the Buffaloes have pushed it inside the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Touchdown, Buffs! And the stomping has commenced. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
Nah, I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy is explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays, and heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finally getting it.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Washington is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Warren Moon, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Oregon State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. He's looking to throw. Got the quick pass. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Out of the gun to give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Neutrals on infraction. Defense.
Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. Pulls it and fires to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The inside handoff. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. The back goes in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Colorado! And the pummeling has started. They stretched this lead here in the 4th, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And he puts through the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
73, Kansas, 0.
Coming out with it, it's McFadden. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
First down, Kansas.
He's going to pass. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Finds his target down the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. He wants to throw. He makes the connection. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.